Oh,
How?
I would like to specify only breathable air can pass through the spear's wall. No attack or other effect can.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh shit.
Ah. What are you attacking with your spear, I'm assuming?
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Hold on, what is happening? What did I just miss? My wife just came home,
we
so...
might
No,
need-
I did some depth charge fishing. I dropped the bead of force into the burr hole that her lightsaber basically made. And I survived and got away. And now Soren wants to attack it.
Attack what?
The field.
So, make a strength check.
Attack the field of ice?
No. It creates a field around it for a set amount of time. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
The force field currently has fish in it that Soren has gone cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over.
So you try to stab your spear into this. It almost is like a shimmering kind of orb that these fish. It's like this mix of fish and ice and water, and like it's a pretty big size orb. And when you do, as soon as your spear makes contact, you almost feel like it's pushing it away. Like it's immediately pushing it away.
So it's rebounding.
Yes. If you had gone less than 10, it would have like broken the spearhead.
I turn around, I'm like, why can't I take fish?
Because the field is temporary. It'll go away.
What field?
The force field around all the fish?
See the shimmery thingy?
I figured it was just magic. I didn't think it was.
You just had to wait 1 minute, sir.
So before
I didn't want the fish to get away.
Before the minute is up, I'm gonna cast Shape Water and create a bubble around the fish.
A 10-foot diameter bubble.
Can I? Let me see how much is the range.
No. Oh, you can do it 30 feet.
Oh no, 5 foot.
5-foot cube.
Yes. Nope.
That's fine. So
I'll try to catch some of them then.
It takes about a minute, and it is a pretty cool sight seeing this kind of orb just floating in almost nothing, and you're seeing all this detached water and everything. After a minute, you just hear a whoosh, and it dissipates, and it all falls. And so you're going to try to catch some of the fish, you said?
Yeah.
With the water.
Yeah, just shaping water and like making a bubble and pulling them up.
I'm going to allow that, but I'm going to ask you to make a sleight of hand. Because I just want you to be dexterous.
+3. 14.
So you catch probably like 3 or 4 good-sized fish, and you notice they are not like moving or anything. Like they are already dead.
I just retrieved them.
Yes.
I mean,
basically just
that just
retrieved
means
them.
easier.
I mean, they took 5d4 force damage. Uncontested.
So they're tenderized.
Yes.
Pre-tenderized.
Yeah. So yeah, there is actually a good-sized hole here now, and you can kind of see the ice was probably about a foot thick,
Mm.
and yeah, you can see some shadows moving down underneath. So there's still more fish.
I'm gonna like warily look at the hole and like turn around. It's like, is the field thing gone?
You're good.
He's
You can
traumatized.
get your fish now.
All right, I'm gonna go sit down on the ice. I'm gonna take one of my gauntlets off and wiggle my finger.
He's in a noodle.
I'm trying to go for a fisher person.
Soren, that water is very cold.
Ah, yes, that's why it's only my
Yeah,
finger.
it's definitely cold.
You might lose the finger. You understand this?
Roll a survival check.
For who?
You sticking your hand in there.
It's just a finger.
Do you want to lose the finger?
No.
Then roll the dice.
It's going to determine if you. One is going to determine a few things.
I'm just waiting for teethed monster to come and go. Oh.
Yoink.
So yeah, you're
Tastes
you
like
kind of
effort.
wiggling it around, and it's definitely cold. Right about when you start to lose feeling, you feel something start nibbling.
Hmm.
Like,
Do you?
we're talking about nibbling right now.
Yes.
Okay. I'm good with a nibble.
Do you proceed to stick your whole hand in?
I put my hand on his shoulder and cast guidance.
With this newfound, like, absolute sure of myself ness that the spell has provided, I'm gonna noodle that bad boy. Hopefully it's a catfish.
And the angel got more arrogant.
Yeah.
Hang on,
I don't like that you're typing. Why are you typing?
because I'm looking something up.
Yeah, he's finding the stat block for a fish.
I would just like to point out that I have 7 more beads of force.
Wait,
Are you saying that to the party?
No, just out of character. So you know, shenanigans will happen.
I can also zappy them.
So yeah, something just go ahead. You stick your whole hand in, and yeah, you get a bite, and this thing is pretty heavy. I'll let you make a athletics
Ooh, baby!
+4.
with it and with advantage.
You said my favorite words. Oof.
So yeah, you begin to this thing. It may have leverage on you.
Soren, you need to add
It's starting to
4.
pull you in.
Oh, that's right. I do need to
Oh
add 4.
yeah, 4. Oh, so 17.
17, yeah.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, you are pulling this thing out, and you just get a look at. Damn it, where did uh, it's- oh, where? Ah, you just see this disgusting looking face staring up at you with your whole hand in its mouth.
Oh
Uh,
no, the whole hand.
it you successfully managed to but you have it. You managed to pull it up. And you end up pulling up a oh, where? it probably feels like a 30+ pound fish.
Oh hell yeah, brother!
It looks probably something like this. That's one of the big sized fish ever caught.
Oh, you found a white guy?
Yeah, he caught a white guy.
Found a white guy. Wow.
So I got this fish noodling around.
Yeah, it's
Oh, hell
basically
yeah!
It's a 30-pound pike.
I'm gonna fucking punch it square in the face to get it to stop wiggling so much.
Oh, it goes down.
And I was like, guys, I got food.
Congrats, bud.
Yeah,
Does anyone
the
know
fish.
how to prepare food?
We'll figure it out. First off, hands. Alan Thier, can you make sure he doesn't get frostbite, please?
So I have my hand through his gill right now. So I'm just going to like show my hand through the mouth.
Oh,
Like, see, it's fine.
is it actually fine?
You notice there's a lot of bite marks.
But does it look frostbitten?
No, it does not.
So, I would like to cast Goodberry.
I don't think he took any damage.
I mean, he has cuts and injuries. And I'm just gonna, like, shove my handful of berries in his hand and, like, eat.
So he's got a fish in one hand, a 30-pound fish in one hand, and berries in the other.
Well, no, I'm holding out the berries. Like, eat. Heal
So
your fucking hand, you psychopath.
I'm going to say between the ones that were caught with the bead of force and that one, you probably got about 45 pounds of fish.
Huzzah.
Soren!
Sure, I eat a single berry, and now I'm full and I'm upset because I don't want to eat the fucking fish anymore. I'm full.
It's better than losing the fucking hand.
Ah, well, I go get the fish, I slap it on the cart.
I guess
And
I'll make it into fish jerky.
I put my gauntlet back on, and a thought breezes past my head. I don't do it. It's an intrusive thought rather than impulsive. I kind of wanted to put the fish on Cindermane's mate, but decided not to.
Were you going to use him as a grill?
I decided not to.
You notice that as that intrusive thought leaves your head, you notice that he is looking at you.
Oh, he knows. He knows.
Share a telepathic link.
He knows.
All right. Anyone want to try to make a fire?
Out of
Cast
character.
Create bonfire.
Fair enough.
Out of
So,
character, I would just like to point out, he always says, if you command it. So, I mean, you command him to be your grill.
You don't know nothing. That was all.
That's why I said it's out of
all
character.
Intrusive thoughts.
So we're
So,
setting
yeah.
up camp, right?
Yep.
Correct.
Oh, Frank, Larry, do your jobs.
So I would just like to mention the whole time they were futzing around on the ice. I just been kind of keeping an eye out.
Yeah, you haven't noticed anything other than the kind of ice feature nearby. Seems relatively calm. There's not really anything that much to worry about nearby.
I haven't been paying attention to shit. I've been putting up the hobbit hole and trying to make Frank and Larry get everything off of the cart and put inside the hobbit hole for the night.
Yep, that's been happening, and yeah, so that's kind of it for the night, or for the day. How much of the fish do you cook up? Do you try to make?
He said
try to
he
do
said he
all
was making jerky
45?
out of it.
We're gonna smoke it and make some jerky.
Ooh, Okay.
Well, also I'm just gonna make a quick round around the camp and cast find traps.
There are no traps around.
We're good. Gonna make sure my egg's all nice and safe. Set it up next to the fire.
Ooh, it is nighttime, and I have my leather stuff inside of the hobbit hole,
Yep.
so I could work on that.
I would say you made some pretty significant progress. Progress is a little slower on the road because you don't have all your tools, like all your stations and everything. But you are making pretty significant progress.
I have my stations in the hobbit hole, remember?
Yep. I'd say it'd probably take you about another full day of work to get it ready.
Yes, Soren? Where was the
Okay.
egg while you were grappling the fish?
Nobody likes this.
It was in the cart.
Why would you say that? What's wrong with you?
I want to make sure it's okay.
You just like to watch.
I would assume he left it with.
In the cart, next to where
Yep.
he was
Yep.
sitting.
Left it in the cart.
Okay.
That's what we're going with.
Because we don't have the baby swaddle yet.
No, but I'm gonna get the egg and move it close to the fire.
As a
So
matter of
it stays
fact,
warm.
I have the egg on account of the fact that I'm making the baby swaddle.
Now let's
So
not get
in
it
no
too
way
close,
could it have
and
been in the dangerous area.
we get a hard-boiled egg, okay?
I'm sitting with it. If it's not hot enough to burn me, it's not gonna burn the egg.
So, and just to
And Bob
Just to-
has it anyways.
make everything just to get everything lined up, you guys had enough for 2 weeks worth of rations, correct? So that'd be
Sure.
14 pounds apiece.
Yes.
14 pounds of food apiece.
Yes.
And then I
Steamer
assume
is carrying all of it.
I assume all of you consumed at least 1 pound of food during the day.
Unless we share
might
Lydia's good
have-
berries.
Yes, unless you did good berries. But this is
Might
something
have
I need to
forgotten
know.
Food.
No. I have food for everyone because we learned I can carry the absurd weight. Or did you
What did
forget
Bob
to
say?
eat?
Yeah,
hear
I
him.
forgot food.
Now then, I guess we ate half a ration during the day, and then at nighttime we're gonna have fresh fish.
So 14 pounds times. There are what, 6 of you guys in the party?
Yeah.
2, 5, 6, 6. Hang on, bring up my calculator. I'm calculating fucking food.
There's
here.
a reason why I am pointing out I did not eat food, nor did I remember food, nor did I fuck with food. Food is not something that I have thought about in a very long time.
So there were originally 84 pounds of food. So did you all ate 1 ration today? Correct?
Well, if one ration's a full day's worth of
Well,
food,
besides-
right?
Yes.
Right, but we're having fresh fish for dinner, so we didn't finish the
So
ration.
we've
had half a ration.
3
How
pounds.
many rations did we make from the fish?
Well, that was an extra 45 pounds. So,
So like another week or so. For going off pound.
5, so in total you had 129.
I haven't got a confirmation on this whole, Bob didn't eat thing factored into your numbers there.
Oh yeah, no, I am factoring it in. They still gave you the supplies for you.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you weren't,
The people at
adding that
fortress
on
thought,
taking the food out part.
Yeah, no, people at that fortress thought you were weird. Maybe you just didn't like
well.
people knowing you ate.
I think I'm weird too.
6. Yeah, half ration. So that's 3 pounds. So that puts you at 126.5 pounds of food. Provided you're making jerky out of the rest of the fish.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, because I didn't. Hang on, I didn't account for the fish. That would be where the other
Well, how much of the fish are we eating tonight?
enough to make up the other half ration.
Gotcha.
So 29 minus. Okay, so after that, you have 124 pounds of.
Nice.
As long as someone is keeping track of that. And then keep in mind you can supplement that with good berries.
You said 124?
Yes.
1, 2. Eight.
And you also found a source of fresh water.
Nice. See, depth charge fishing is useful.
Yes. All right. So yeah, day is kind of coming to a close. Are you all gonna go, or is someone gonna keep watch, or just gonna
Someone
tell it?
definitely should keep watch. There's a
I'll-
bounty
I'll-
hunter after us. It'd be stupid for someone to not.
Frank,
I'll let you
Larry.
guys decide watch order.
Oh, well, they're not too reliable.
I can take first watch.
I was gonna say, shouldn't we just take shift?
If 4 people take shifts, that's enough time to allocate full rest for everybody.
So
I will
me and the
take first
Stoopy
watch.
troop.
As an elf, I need less time to sleep so I can take a shift.
Me and the Stoopy troop can take like 3 shifts.
You want to do 3 of them?
I mean, so Frank and Larry don't have to sleep on account of, you know, they're Frank and Larry. So there's that.
All right.
I don't sleep so good anyway. So there's that.
And I don't. Do the fine steed animals have to sleep?
I'm gonna say yes while they're summoned. They act like normal animals.
Ain't nothing wrong about mine.
So I do not sleep. I mostly just study my book anyway. But if you guys want to sleep, me and Frank and Larry can pretty much cover us tonight.
Okay, I'll take first
Sure.
watch, then you can do the other 3.
Sure.
Easy day.
Cool. Yeah, things kind of progress. No big issues. You do notice it's very quiet out here at night. First shift kind of passes with no issues. Now, Blink, you mentioned you're reading
Yes.
your book.
I did not say that I said most nights I sit and read my book. I definitely did not say that I was reading my book tonight.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
If I'm on guard, I'm on guard. I'm not reading my book while on guard. Unless it catches my eye while Frank and Larry are looking.
Well, yeah, definitely.
No.
Nothing is really catching your eye tonight. Roll me perception.
Is this factoring in Charles?
Charles is the owl, correct?
Yep, he's my buddy.
Yes.
I thought he was changed to a spider.
No, he started as a spider. He's
Okay.
been an owl.
Forgot. He's the new movement system for Adam.
So yeah, it's been about, say, 6 hours
Let's see,
since
perception.
everyone kind of went to bed.
We'll do that. Am I rolling for Frank and Larry as well, and for?
There are skeletons, correct?
Yes.
I would say
I mean, their job is to walk around the camp and
yeah.
guard, so
Yes.
I don't know how you want to do that, but up to you. I don't really care either way. That's their orders, so.
What are they summoned via?
Animate dead.
Animate dead.
But, so the owl has advantage on perception checks. They rely on hearing or sight, so if it's either one of these two things, I'm going to go ahead and roll for...
Yeah, it's definitely a sight.
Here is Owl, who apparently can't roll for shit either.
Okay. You rolled for Frank and Larry, correct?
Oh, no. So just a regular
roll.
D20?
Yeah.
We'll do Frank and Larry.
Actually, they're basic skeletons, so they have a -1 to wisdom.
Okay, well, 17 and 10.
17 and 10. Got it. And then... Sorry, I'm just doing this real quick.
It's okay. I understand. This is a situation where you want me to have a bad night.
Cool, got it. So, all is going well. You don't really see much happening. You notice, Frank and Larry, they're kind of patrolling around the perimeter of the camp. I'm assuming you basically have them on opposite sides, so that way one side is always covered.
Yep. And me and Charles are chilling in the middle, looking around.
As Larry goes behind the cart, you notice it's taking him a long time to come out. And
Be very careful with the way that you proceed with this.
As Frank comes around, you are alerted that Larry is dead.
If there's anything there for Frank to attack, he will be attacking. His orders are guard and kill.
There's nothing there.
So Frank is just Larry. Okay. I have no Larry anymore.
But he does alert you that, hey, something was over here. And there is a bone pile there. From the skeleton.
Okay, well, guess who all's waking up?
Why do I just picture DS like smacking like a pot and its lid together? Like, wake up, wake
Nope,
up.
I'm a conjuration wizard. I snap my fingers and I have a bell in my hand, and I start just fucking ding 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 ding.
I imagine it's a cowbell.
I was thinking one of the bellhop bells, like at the front,
Yeah.
because the only one that I've seen recently was at the inn.
So yeah, you all kind of awake with a start as you just start hearing this bell go off. And you come outside and you just see Blink/Diaz just panicking.
I like groggily like grab my swords.
Pop out of my
What's
trance
going on?
mess.
Who are attacking?
What's wrong?
I come out mounted on top of Ralph.
Is the egg
ready
okay?
to go.
I mean, do you want to tell them what you found?
What's going
I'm
on?
standing over top of Larry, very sad, and starting to get really angry. Something killed Larry.
Fuck. You're muted.
Was Larry not already dead?
That's a good point. Something re-killed Larry.
Not Larry.
Did you hear any noises?
No, I heard normal night, and then Frank goes, teeth chatter sound. Insert teeth chatter sound here. And I walked over, and Larry was dead.
I would like to try to.
Are you investigating the corpse?
I would like to try to investigate for footprints.
I would like to investigate the corpse itself. See
There's
if
no
we can-
corpse. It's just a pile of bones.
Okay, the bone. I want him stare at
Roll.
the bone.
He
Both of
was
you
very
roll
dead.
investigation.
All right.
Fuck is my investigation?
Investigation. It's +3.
Road.
Hmm?
Is my bone pile reusable?
Yes.
You could just read it, Larry.
Yay, Larry!
That's why I was fine doing this. Yeah, no. All you need is a single bone and you can reanimate him.
No,
But-
that's efficiency.
I mean, so I get that exists the way that it exists, but as a flavor for me being who I am, I'm refusing to do it in that direction. I will make sure that I have a
funeral for
an ensemble of bones before I start trying to, raise the dead.
Fair enough.
Instead of a single femur, because I feel like that's just fucked.
Alright. I crouch over the bone pile, pull down my non-existent aviator glasses. What do we have here?
It definitely seems like some kind of animal tried to rip into him. Like, you are definitely seeing slash and claw marks.
Oh no!
As someone very familiar with animals, can I determine, are they bear-sized claws? Are they wolf-sized claws? Are they weird eldritch horror type claws?
They almost seem like they almost seem like almost like bird talons, like very hooked.
Interesting. Do I see anything flying in the air?
Is Mama looking for its egg?
No. No. Is Mama looking for its egg?
Not
Is there a
that you can
giant owl bear
see.
above me right now?
I'm gonna cast what's it called? Find animals. For owl bears?
Along many examining the corpse, I was looking for like footprints or something.
So you don't notice. You notice there are signs of a scuffle, like around, like this side, like of the cart. But it almost seems like whatever did this, like, there doesn't seem to be any tracks leading up to the scene. There is a. Let me see if I can find it.
Rest Frank was my second favorite. No, I'm just.
You do see that when there does appear to be just a 3-clawed mark, like a 3-clawed like paw almost. There's one distinct impression of it, and then there's a vague outline, and it's kind of like going away. Like there's one distinct, and the rest and anything else is almost like just vague impressions.
I think our killer was something light and or trying to fly.
That makes sense. These claw marks here look like talons, not actual claws. Once again, I look up. Is there anything flying around?
I would like to send Charles on a hunt.
There is roll perception for the you're looking in the sky.
Yes.
Yes, roll perception.
25.
There is nothing in the sky.
God damn it! It's a wicked 25. But I'm sure there is nothing in the sky. Oh, I don't like that.
And then you're having Charles do a check as well, correct, Bob?
All 100%. I'm on the prowl. I'm pissed off.
Give it advantage because it is a sight check.
Oh, you let me do this? Okay. Here.
Yeah, well, I'm letting you do it.
Oh god. Oh god. I don't need to roll tonight. Never mind.
Yeah, no. Charles does not see anything out of place.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals in case it comes back and I can try to communicate with it.
Whatever this was, it seemingly went for an isolated prey.
Okay, so for future watches, maybe we should double up?
I turned to DS.
2 per watch for a shift?
Are there any bones missing?
Only the funny bone.
I'm so sorry for your loss. I ran over and hugged my brother-in-law.
Well, what's for breakfast?
So yeah, just gonna keep moving on.
So, was that technically a full rest?
I'll let you guys have the benefits of a full rest.
I just need to know for mask charges.
Yes.
Ask the mask. Ask
I
the
have-
mask which one of these sons of bitches Tillman took Larry. They'll know who did it. Where's the angry horse?
Soren, we need Cinder.
I am gonna. I guess I'll give Cinder an ask if he noticed anything since he was by the cart.
All I saw was the skeleton. And then the other skeleton.
You did not watch one of the skeletons die.
No.
Very well.
Or dare I say, nay.
I hate you.
Was that an attempt at a joke?
I have found this plane's attempts at humor amusing.
Rowan, quick
Good to
question.
know.
Yes.
Do you do it as good berries last till a long rest or like 24 hours?
Till long rest.
Damn it, so I don't have my berries anymore.
You know, I will say, Cindermane. This not in game, out of game. Cindermane sounding quite hoarse.
But
Okay, I recast good berries.
Whoa. Rein in the jokes, guys.
And I like gingerly walk over to Cindermane. I'm like,
She said gingerly.
In my head, I also said, "How else would she walk?" Continue.
I like offer Cinder
I'm
some
taking a drink,
berries.
damn it.
You want breakfast?
It just looks at you. You can almost feel like its eyes narrow. And then it takes the berries.
It's a pretty horse.
The
Yeah,
heat,
to you,
the,
it looks
the
pretty.
heat rises.
I'm sorry. What a terrifying, ferocious horse.
When you find out what that horse actually is.
I've seen the horse.
Many has. I think.
No, I
I'm
mean
the
like
only one
what
who
the
has
actual
no idea
story
what the horse
behind the horse
Oh.
is.
Oh,
Oh no! Who did I just call a pretty horse?
it's called Asmodeus.
Did it
Like,
eat
listen.
all the berries?
Yes, it did.
Did it continue to get warmer when I said what a terrifying, ferocious horse?
No, it stayed about the same.
Okay. Kind of like, you know, the slow backup walk away.
To you right now, it does look like a regular horse.
Oh, I know, but I have seen the fire. I have seen the flames.
You've seen the hell horse.
I'm like, I don't care if you're a demon. We can still be friends.
So yeah.
So the question needs to be asked. Do I use the mask to find out if they know who attacked Larry?
It's up to you.
Seems like a bit of an irresponsible use of the mask.
I mean,
Oh, I'll do it.
No!
actually, I put on the mask and was entirely unaffected. I could try it. It seems to give y'all a conniption.
I mean, you also didn't see people, though.
No. Yeah, I see shadow people.
I see dead people.
No, but I saw a horse, so I
That's
saw a
true.
demon horse.
Well, if anybody would like to stick around for the Birth of Larry 2, I will be doing that here in a moment.
I'm
Yeah,
good.
I'm-
Out.
I could try to glean some
I'm
insight
oot.
from the from the
I'm-
mask people. I could try to gain some insight from them, I guess.
You're gonna put it on?
Yeah, fuck it.
Cool.
I'm putting it on. Putting on the mask. I'm gonna try to gain some insight if we're being followed and shit.
Cool. You put on the mask, and the world goes grayscale.
Yep. As usual.
You notice that your friend, the one, either of the ones that you've talked to, are not nearby. You notice the flaming horse.
No.
He looks at you and just acknowledges you.
Just give him a little nod and a wave.
You do see a few of the shadow people, but they don't seem to be acknowledging. They are all kind of just shambling around. Generally in like a northward direction.
I kind of just, I guess, yell out to him like, "Hey, can you help me?"
Hello.
They don't
Hello?
seem to acknowledge you.
Huh.
What's
So,
going on,
you-
Edak? Should we just
Roll
back it
me
off
a
with you?
wisdom save.
make a wisdom save?
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. Is it magical?
Yes.
I get advantage and +3.
Rolls a 1.
I know.
What
Okay,
happened in the
so
rolls?
wisdom +6 twice. Because paladin aura is OP. Yep. Those are shit rolls.
I was close.
So
Very shit.
you start kind of mumbling to yourself, like incoherently. The rest of you see this.
I'm literally right next to him.
He just starts kind of walking.
No.
Just starts walking north.
I like grab his shoulder, and can I try to take the mask off of him?
Sure thing. Roll an athletics, and Desi, I want you to roll an athletics with disadvantage.
Yeah, athletics is strength based. Okay.
Yes.
Alright. Here's both my rolls. So 11.
Shit.
Can I? Oh, never mind. Too late.
So yeah, you are just kind of enthralled and just kind of starting to walk north.
Okay, can I expend a psi dice to telekinetically take this mask off of his face? When yoinking didn't work.
Roll it.
What do I roll for that?
Roll an attack roll.
Just a straight up D20
Mhm.
or
D20 plus your attack modifier.
I'm excited to see her get hellish rebuked.
Automatic response.
okay.
Second level hellish rebuke.
Lauren, I might need your help.
Elf one shot.
What is just like a base attack modifier? Because like both my swords have different ones.
It should just be your dex modifier.
Oh.
Same thing you'd use if you were normally rolling an attack die.
Is she proficient?
I'm assuming because she's using your like a psi point, a psi die.
Okay, yeah.
I would
be
say
proficient
yes.
Okay.
then. So no,
Are you?
you need to
Oh.
add. You need to add 2 plus 3,
Oh.
so it'll be +5. So just add 2 more to that.
7.
You telekinetically you pull on this mask and it just is not coming loose.
Fuck!
I hear her curse and the scuffle, and I start running over.
Yeah, I am now
Guy!
kind of. So I look over and I see old boy's got the mask on, and I'm the one who ripped it off of Minnie's face last time.
He's enthralled by the mask!
I mean,
He's
so
he's
do I-
pretty he's probably only gotten about a good like 6 to 8 feet, but he is just kind of moving like kind of
not going very
unnaturally.
fast.
So
I'm not
I'm
going
gonna
fast.
I'm gonna walk over to Cindermane and I'm gonna start to unhook him, and I'm gonna be like, Cinder, I am going to mount you, and you are going to tell this man in whatever plane he exists in right now that he needs to stop.
I'm just gonna cast command
Does
on him. and command him
Be
to take
careful.
off the mask.
Be careful. I wouldn't take hostile actions against me, because who knows? I mean, you can do it if you want, but I mean, I might end up responding to it. I don't know.
No.
So can I do my thing? Does Cinder?
So okay. So I will let this happen first, and then I will let the command go off if this doesn't work. Give me 1 second because I gotta just check something.
Hey, good news is I'm not going very fast. So
Uh,
my little gnome legs ain't moving very fast.
okay. So yes, you bring Cindermane around, and you command, or you are right in front of him.
I want Cinder to talk to him through the plane. That my assumption here is that I know that the elf lady saw Cindermane for his true form with the mask on. I'm trying to like snap him out of it with the sight of something scary, essentially. Does that
So
make sense?
the immediate sight is not scaring him, but you just start hearing Cindermane grunting, like everyone else does. You telepathically hear, "Foolish mortal, you bend to their will. Remove it." And then I want Edok make another Wisdom save.
All right. 24.
Yes. So the repeated prodding seems to have been enough to get you to regain control of your senses. Seeing this flaming horse
Thing Cinderman.
in front of you, you almost feel, seeing its true form, you almost feel like divinity almost from it, like an almost divine radiance from him. And
Aw.
a lot of the shadow people around you, before you take it off, you see them kind of fade away into like smoke. And as they do, you regain control of your body and your senses.
I'm going to take the mask off, obviously.
Yes, you are able to take the mask off.
Mask is removed.
Yes. You are good. You are good. You all see him remove the mask.
Oh, thank the gods. What the actual fuck?
So I learned things.
Oh god, what?
What do you remember?
The entities that were following us are no longer following. The
that's
entities that
something.
spoke to me through the mask aren't here currently.
That's good, right?
And all these other shadow, they're going north, the same direction I was walking.
You mean
What's
the
north?
same way we're traveling?
Yeah.
Oh.
Same way we were traveling.
Wonderful.
They're going that direction. Same way I was walking. They're the beings that exist are all going that direction.
Oh god,
Lovely.
I just realized. Is
But
the Devil's Teeth a portal to hell?
I hope
Uh,
not.
So
We haven't really seen any infernal things, though.
I'm going to pat Cinder on the side of the neck like at the nape of the neck, where you would normally pat a horse.
Musical horse.
And I'm
I-
going to tell him thank you.
I gesture for Soren to hop off the horse and lean.
No, that's easy.
Soren,
Yes.
I want, as you dismount the horse and you pat the horse, I'm going to give you an inspiration for utilizing him the way you did.
Yay.
Ooh, Soren got a good boy point.
I forgot.
For
I have
reasons-
one of those.
Marking that boy down.
For reasons that you probably don't get yet.
Nope. Not at all. All I know is that she saw him for what he was. I figured he would see him for what he was.
I mean, you already know I've seen the horse for what it was. Hell, I was
Yeah,
the
it's
first other
terrifying.
person to
Yeah.
witness it
yeah,
because of
and
that.
it's scary.
It's scary.
Musical horse.
But anyways, yeah, I do the gesture for Soren to hop off Cindermane and like lean down,
I'll mosey on over.
and I'm gonna like whisper to you. It's like there's something else going on with Cindermane besides the like normal weirdness here.
What isn't going on with it?
The shadow people avoided him.
Wouldn't you?
I mean,
Out of
fair.
context, the shadow people avoided him is a great line. Doesn't make you sound crazy at all.
Maybe they
Shut
just
this-
found him too bright.
Oh, I'm whispering this to Soren.
Oh.
So that's why I had Soren hop off the horse.
let me rephrase that. Wouldn't you run from it?
Not necessary. There's a touch of divinity to him.
I'm gonna furrow my face. Hold on. Oh my god! I typed in furrowed face into Google. It's just a Klingon. Do you get what I'm getting at?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
I get what you're going for.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
Oh, that was almost into it.
Basically, it sounds like it's something you said you don't want to hear.
Like confused. There we
Yeah.
go. I think that's a good one right there.
Yeah.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
What divine do you know of?
I
Commands fire and terrifying things.
honestly don't know what divine this horse would serve, even if it serves a divine. But there is a touch of divinity.
Asmodeus.
There is a touch of divinity, and the shadow people don't like him.
Perhaps we can use them to keep the shadow people at bay then, I guess.
And the important to note, he is aware of the shadow people. He called me an
Yes.
idiot for falling to their influence.
We did ask him about the shadow people at one point.
So he is aware of the shadow people. Yes.
It is food for thought, indeed.
So yeah, your
But
heart. There's a little bit.
perhaps,
There's more going on with Cindermane.
but perhaps, even with all that considering, perhaps it's best you keep the mask away from your face.
Well, yes, this has been the case every single time I put it on. We did learn stuff because of it.
I cannot technically argue that.
I mean, I've learned something every single time I put the mask on. This time is no different. And it was something relevant to you this time.
It is something I will definitely take into account. But for now, we must press.
Yes. Yes, we have to.
Hey.
We gotta get a move on.
Hey, Bob.
I'm-
Yes.
How are we looking on time?
Oh, I'm okay. I made time yesterday during the kerfuffle.
Okay.
It
Okay. Cool. I
Alright.
just wanted to
ended
make
up
sure we
not
were good
being a
on.
thing.
I just
I'm
wanted to make sure we
sorry.
were good on time for like.
No, I
'Cause
appreciate
I
it.
want
Yeah,
to do
you're
one
good.
one more day of travel.
Yeah, we're okay.
Okay.
Last thing, I promise. I'm gonna look at Cindermane and I'm gonna give him that same exact face. And I'm gonna rehook him up to the stuff.
Yeah. The rest of this kind of happens without incident, unless anyone else wants to like do anything.
No, I am going to thank Cindermane for breaking whatever trance I was in.
Horse noises.
Yep, that's about what I expected. I know he can understand me. But
Yes.
Yeah.
You get horse noises in return.
yep, that's about all I can. I'm not going to touch him or anything though. That clear. That's a no-go.
Okay.
The
So, yeah,
birth
the
of
sun-
Larry 2.
The birth
before
of
we
Larry
leave.
2. I'm
That's all I
assuming the
need.
spooky, scary skeleton song plays.
Spooky, scary, skeleton. Sorry.
You know, if we
All,
collect,
all he gets is Larry 2.
if we
Is he
find more,
actually Larry too?
Yes.
if we find more bones, you should add more bones to Larry over time.
What do you mean? All he's missing is the funny bone.
But
We'll get it back, though.
So, travel time.
Yep, travel time. So,
Since
yep,
I navigated
deciding-
yesterday, I'll help navigate again.
Someone's put something together. So, okay. Fair enough. Yep, you are able to go perfectly fine. You are allowed to get your 2 hexes of movement.
Hexes have been moved.
Yeah, you are. As you are moving through, you as you're coming to kind of a close for the day, you come across what looks to be like a small burrow in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
It looks about wide enough for the average size human. And it does kind of go down at a slight angle into the ground.
How big is it?
The opening is about, I would say, probably about 36 inches in diameter.
So,
Any tracks, anything around it? Anything making it look noteworthy?
No, not that you can see. Just that there is a slight opening here.
so either something lives here or someone used this for shelter. Well, nothing to do but investigate it.
Like, do we spend time to study the hole in the ground, or do we keep moving north?
Well, I mean, we already did our traveling for the day.
Yeah, this is kind of in
Okay.
that hex that you're at.
I'm gonna cast
I'd like to
detect
wild
traps.
shape
All right, so
into the wolf.
so you're going wolf form. Alanthir, you're doing detect traps.
Yeah.
Does that require a roll of any kind? I don't believe it does. Find trap.
Nope.
Yep, it's you do not feel any traps nearby.
With the wolfy senses, do I smell anything
You smell something
out of place?
you smell something very pungent
Ugh.
coming from the hole.
Well, I will walk into the hole.
I'm going in, but like, do a little grr. I don't like it.
As you walk into as you kind of go into the hole, it does kind of go downward a little bit. It's leads to a little bit of a spacious opening, but not very. Like about 2 or 3 people probably fit in here comfortably. You see remains of what was probably a campfire at some point. And you see 2 empty sleeping sacks, and
Two of them.
one with a body.
Oh, there's a dead body down here.
I will go and investigate the body.
Roll investigation.
Sure thing.
Well, it is a dead body. No, it's
I hate you.
You see that it is a dead body. You see that it is like slightly insulated based on the area you're in. It's actually not too cold down here. He is basically half preserved, half kind of rotting. Yeah, he's not quite frozen because of where he's at. You could tell he's probably been here a couple of months.
Hey, DS. Larry 2 might know who this is, possibly, maybe.
Huh?
Found a dead thing. Found a dead person.
So I'm outside. I assume that like you're yelling this outside.
I'm yelling. Found a dead person.
I'll save them. I literally just want to take off running into wherever this body is and do my thing.
Aha. Yeah, so you go in, and what are you gonna? You see them kind of hanging around near this kind of person in what looks to be a sleeping bag, almost a sleeping sack.
I drop to his side and start saying, "I'll save you."
Any obvious cause of death?
I don't know, but I'm gonna save him. I'm casting
That I
Animate
can
Dead.
see or smell before he did that? Alan's a big hole in the torso, something?
Nothing like that.
Okay.
I might have just died to exposure.
You cast Animate Dead, you said?
Yep. So I'm gonna be sitting here for a minute, just babbling, and
Da-da-da. Do you want him to be a skeleton or a zombie?
If it's a partial body, I don't have a choice. It is a zombie.
Oh, cool. Yeah, then he's a zombie.
Yeah, so like, if it's a bone pile, it gives me skeleton. If it's a, you know what I mean? I can't pick and choose.
Yeah, so you kind of sit incoherently next to him, and then he rises up, and he is now your servant.
Zombie sounds.
Yes.
Hey, you saved him.
I saved you, Blurb.
Can you ask him questions?
No, his
He
name is
didn't
Blurb. He
He
says
didn't cast
Blurb.
Speak with Dead.
Speak with
Nope.
Dead is a spell that exists.
And it's one of the best spells in the game.
Hush, you people. He says Blurb.
I'm glad we made it in time to help him.
I am too. Sorry,
No
I am
one
distracted with my
understands
kiddos real
me,
quick.
'cause
My bad.
I'm still a wolf, but it's just that moment of y'all are psychopathic.
What do you
We
mean? I
hear
just
you-
saved him.
We hear you going rah 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 rah, and I just turned to you. It's like, yeah, I know. We did a good job here today.
You know the like head shake a dog does when it's really annoyed? That.
I don't understand what's wrong here.
So I assume you guys are going to try to leave.
I mean, if we already did our traveling for the day, right? We need to camp out for the night.
Yeah. Are you going to use the storm shelter? Use this shelter?
I mean,
Hell
if it's
no.
yeah.
I mean, you guys can. I'm
I mean-
offended.
I mean, whatever ended up attacking Larry, 1.0, what was something that could maybe fly. So being under things could be good.
I hear him say this, and I look at him and I go, huh, come on, Blurb. And we go outside.
I'll end the wild shape if we're just hanging around here.
If I'm making camp, this is the point where Frank, Larry 2, and Blurb are now going to be doing the usual of setting up the hobbit hole.
Is Diaz just gonna have an undead horde by the end of this campaign?
What?
Hey,
I saved them.
Hey, if we get to a high enough level, I'm going to be able to start resurrecting corpses too.
Oh, dude, I forgot about that.
I mean, I've already realized, like, if I absolutely need to, I can hijack Frank, Larry, or Blurb. I can attempt to hijack them for a day.
If you get mad at Diaz,
How do
just,
you
they're
figure?
mine now.
Control undead.
Yeah, that's only if the DM's a dick and lets you fuck with other players' things.
Oh, I'm not gonna do it unless I absolutely have.
I just want you to know, though, I hold grudges.
I know. I'd like I said, I'm only gonna do it if I absolutely have. Because I mean that consumes my channel divinity if I do that. And Dreadful Aspect is a very good channel divinity. Plus, if we encounter an undead on the field, then I'd rather be able to take a hostile undead out. Bring it to our side for a day. So yeah, setting up camp.
Yeah, Really quiet.
Hello?
Hello.
What's up?
Okay. It just got really quiet, so I was making sure that my
Yeah,
my stuff didn't die.
yeah, no. Don't know if something happened to Ron. I
Really?
didn't hear him say. I didn't hear him say he was going anywhere.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh,
Hang on
hi,
a second.
Rowan.
Hi, give me a second. Testing.
Hello.
Hello?
That's successful.
Is this working now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi, I've been talking and was wondering why
No.
no one was responding and talking over me.
Yeah, that'd be why. We did not hear you.
Yeah, so I said, alright, so you guys went down in the hole. You enjoyed being in the hole. You found a body in the hole. So you're going to kind of set up camp around the hole?
Sure.
Yeah, may as well.
Cool. Cool.
They like the hole.
So yeah, you guys go through about your 5 pounds of food for the day, roughly a pound for each of you. Think that's all gonna be good there. Do you guys want to figure out a watch order, or
Might just do the same watch order from last night.
How's
That
my
is
egg
fine.
looking?
egg is still looking good? Blink did not get a chance to work on the leather last night because he was on watch,
And morning, Larry.
and yeah. So today's travel, he's been a little preoccupied, but he was still working on it. I'd say probably about another half a day's travel, and he should have it done. Or if he works through the night, he should have your egg carrying device done. Your egg harness. Hint, hint. So,
Harness the power of the egg.
however you guys want to handle that.
And I can also take watch so DS can work. Take over one of the watches.
I've already lost Larry. I'm now losing Larry too. We're taking the night off.
All right, I'll take one of the watches tonight.
I'll take
can-
one.
I'll take watch. I'll take watch number 2.
I'll take watch 1.
3. We need
So-
a 4th.
You can have Blurb.
I'd rather a watch who can shout, so we know what's going on if need be.
Right. What I'm saying is Blurb is going to accompany whoever is
Oh. Oh.
on duty.
Okay, so still
Edox,
new.
he should have Blurb. Well, he'll stick with Edox. Emir, Alanthir, either of you up to taking a watch?
I can take a watch.
Sure.
Only one of you has to take a watch. We already have 3 of them
Sure.
covered.
I'll
We
do
just
it.
need
I'll
one
do
more
it.
covered.
Sweet.
All right.
Cool.
Days never finished. Master got me working.
God damn it.
Sorry, I'm working on a pouch all night.
So yeah, things are going relatively calm for the first couple hours.
Well, that's my watch.
When the sun fully sets, I would say probably into second watch. Who took second?
That was me.
You start to hear something in the distance. I mean, these are loud. Like, from the distance you're at, they sound like pops.
Ralph and I are at attention.
And Blurb.
And Blurb.
You do have blood.
And then you hear just quite a loud like
Oh.
to your west. You can almost make out on the horizon like lights. Like a with that sound. Like a light. And it very quickly fades.
Started a poof and a light, and then it faded.
Yep. Like a loud explode, like the after effects of an explosion.
What the fuck?
Uh, does anything else happen?
Not on your watch.
Alright, I tell whoever's up there, that was Soren, right?
Me.
I tell him, like, hey, to the west, it looked like what was a sort of explosion really far in the distance.
Oh joy. When you say really far in the distance.
It wasn't close enough to wake anyone up,
That is fair.
so
Almost below the horizon.
I could barely see it.
So be it. Where's Adam?
We never unattached him from Ralph, so
Yeah, so he's just here. Hi,
he's
hello.
here with Ralph.
Yes. Hi.
Ah, yes. I'm gonna unattach him from Ralph, and I'm going to have him in my hands. Like, you will accompany me throughout my watch.
Okay.
Blurb starts following you now.
Oh.
Yes, Blurb.
Oh.
Come too. Alright, and then during the period of my watch, I am going to go back to old times, and I'm going to talk to Adam about philosophy and life, and how literally everything that I feel like was right seems to be going in the wrong direction. First, I get the stupid horse, and now I got this horse that has the flames on it that is apparently divine, and that doesn't make any sense. But it's somehow you can't really argue it because it's definitely doing something. You get my gist?
Oh yeah.
All right.
We all have crises of. We all have midlife crises eventually. No, I remember when I turned 60. That was quite the adventure.
How old
Had a
are you?
massive cannon upgrade. Oh, about 150, maybe 200.
Wow, you're old. I mean, no offense.
None taken. They say I've aged very gracefully.
And he got outwitted by a kobold.
That was fucked up.
True. But fuck.
I'll say throughout your watch, you occasionally hear just loud. You occasionally hear very faint, like popping sounds.
Would I akin these pops to something of a firearm?
Yes,
Solid.
and it sounds.
Um,
It's usually like 2 or 3 in quick succession.
okay. Um,
And they are coming from
is
the
it
west.
getting any closer?
No.
Very well.
But other than that, I mean, you were just up waxing poetically with Adam most of the evening.
It's very romantic.
Of course.
Who's fourth?
Ymir?
It's the last one, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Ymir. I mean, it's
I'm gonna pass the word. There's sounds like firearms going off, and if I remember correctly, our bug friend likes to use firearms. So if you feel that it is getting closer, feel free to wake me up.
Will do.
Will do.
So for you, your watch passes very much the same. You know, it's very long stretches of quiet, punctuated by two to three very quick succession faint pops. Um, hmm. Roll me a history with advantage.
Hmm.
Hmm. So, on one of the you that you hear more a little clearer between like the wind howling and everything, it almost sounds like a couple of shots from like a very standard Imperial rifle, one that you were very intimately familiar with back in the day. That's all.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, other than that, they make a very distinct sound when they fire.
Fair.
Fair.
But yeah, other than that, your watch really doesn't pass with, or there's not really much issue. No mysteriously disappearing undead, no monsters jumping out of anywhere. It's just a very calm, peaceful
Oh yeah,
night
Blorb's okay.
spent between you and Blurb. And the sun begins to rise.
Another successful long rest.
Yep.
I need to tell Blurb to shut up on this next guard shift.
I am now at max mask charges.
Great.
It's exactly what we wanted to hear.
Another question. Did you have a fire going all night?
My hobbit hole is only complete with create bonfire in the middle between the hobbit hole and the cart. Every camp setup, we established this.
Okay.
So yes.
Anyone looking? Are, is anyone explaining what's kind of happened the last night?
I'll tell him, like, in my watch, I saw an explosion and popping noises coming from the west.
That's strange.
Yes, it was the same for me.
I'll tell him it sounded like the Imperial rifles.
What?
It seems the hunter is probably coming closer. I wonder what he was shooting at.
Was the bounty hunter Imperial?
Yes.
The bounty is Imperial.
Oh, that's
Wasn't there Imperial camps up this way? Didn't they talk about that?
Yes.
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
So I'm wondering if there's an Imperial camp nearby.
Maybe.
That's
I'll say,
possible.
as you're
Sounds
if
rateable.
anyone's kind of looking west, it's kind of the sun is starting to come up, but it's still that very early dawn kind of look.
Mm-hmm.
The witching hour.
If you're looking west, you see a flare shoot into the sky.
Glorious.
Interesting.
I'm gonna go and grab Adam, and I'm gonna point his head in that direction.
Oh,
Any insight there, Adam?
an Imperial signal flare.
Signal flare means all hands on deck and pack this shit up. Frank, Larry, 2, and Blurb, let's go.
Can we, like,
It's a call
kind
for
of
help.
estimate how far away it is?
You said it's a call for help.
Yes.
Not gonna lie, if it's Imperial,
Yeah, I kind of don't want to go.
help. I kind of want to help whatever's attacking them. So, Soren, if you're looking for some moral savior thing,
It's probably about half a day's travel away.
Look, I am not a fan of the Empire myself, but I would be a fool to say that there aren't plenty of good people captured by the Empire.
I won't lose anybody else. We have to help.
have a point.
Uh,
Fine.
doesn't mean we're heading west.
Go investigate.
I have a duty to help those in need. Although
Yeah.
I will not redirect us too much.
I understand that. Okay.
Yes, so it's slightly to the northwest.
To the
So,
northwest.
so the northwest hexagon, you would say then?
Yes.
All right. I'll take the lead since I've been navigating this whole time.
Roll survival.
Yep. Hold on, let me get back up. Crit.
Oh shit.
We're zooming.
You start making great time. Like, you're making really good time. You do notice that a snowstorm has started moving in. But you're able to kind of make sure that you're finding a very safe path, and it's not going to hinder you at all. Your visibility is starting to get lower, but you've taken note of the direction you're heading. After about 4 hours heading in that direction, you do come to an area that is starting to fog up a little bit. Like, it's getting very misty and foggy.
Does it feel natural?
It feels warmer.
Oh.
And you can kind of hear, like, hissing.
Nope. Don't
I know.
like that.
We're at a hot
I know
spring.
We're at a hot spring.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you're
That
kind
was
of in an area where
100% in game.
What was it?
I was just saying, I 100% said that out in game.
What did you say?
It's a hot spring.
Oh yeah.
We're at the hot spring episode.
Oh jeez.
Oh my god.
I don't want to be here anymore. Fuck them.
That's usually the plan at hot
I
springs.
don't either.
Ah, nice. See what you did there.
As you kind of make your way in, who's all outside the cart right now?
I am
Hi.
steering the cart.
I am leading, so I'm outside.
Anyone outside? Oh, by the way, the leather harness for the egg is done. Is now complete. You've been
Hell
working
yeah.
on it all day and night. Anyone outside the cart, make me a perception check with disadvantage. For sight.
Wait a
For
minute.
sight.
This cart, is this like a covered wagon?
No,
That
it's an
means-
open cart.
Does anyone else see this?
What the fuck?
Does anyone else see this shit?
Congratulations, Winnie! You've won.
He's
Damn.
broken the game.
Damn, she is the witch.
Look at that.
Look at that laugh.
I got a 6.
I ain't rolling.
You're preoccupied
Whoops.
making finishing touches on the.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh.
I mean, also, I don't need to roll. I see what she just rolled.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. All the other rolls are kind of moot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, yeah, they are found out. As you're kind of moving in through this fog, and like I said, it is starting to snow, so there's steam coming off the ground. It's getting kind of foggy and hazy. It's already kind of borderline whiteout conditions. Um, you hear and see like a few shadowy figures moving in the mist, and one of them just raises a rifle. All right,
Oi!
Wait.
identify yourselves.
Identify yourselves!
Yes, Jess. Yes, Seymour.
How far can he see?
You
Does
see that
he
they're
does he see all of us?
you see that they are roughly tried to get within like 30 feet of you.
Mm-hmm.
He
Now,
doesn't
because
really. He sees mostly just vague shapes. He doesn't seem to be like aiming at anyone in particular.
now I have a question.
Mhm.
Because he has raised his gun, would this constitute as combat?
Not yet.
I just shout out. We're adventure. We're traveling. We're traveling. We're travelers.
Hey guys.
You're muted.
I'm gonna add to that as well. We're adventurers traveling. We saw your signal flare. Identify yourself so that we may help you if needed.
I would like to add to the shouting, because I want to feel included. We are selling bananas! Do you want bananas?
Do I still have Adam?
Yes.
I'm gonna kind of like, do we have bananas?
I think you just have jerky.
Yes, it's best you be quiet now. And I stuff him in my fucking back.
Damn. So you get to stuff him in the back. Okay.
We're part of the 6th Mechanized Division. We are commandeering your cart. We're commandeering your cart.
On what grounds?
You do not seem like the type of man to be making threats. Rather than try to take what is mine, let me help you, and I may give you something.
Hey,
That makes
Rowan.
sense?
Hey, Rowan. That
Yeah.
Imperial identification coin
Mm-hmm.
that I happened to get, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who was it for? I forgot to fucking put a name down.
I believe it was for the Legion.
I remember his name was spelt very weirdly, but I forgot to fucking write his name down.
It doesn't say on the emblem.
I forgot to write it. Oh, Flavinicus Rhesus. I did have it written down. It's just in my notes. Flavinicus Rhesus. Because these people at this point have like, I identify themselves as Imperial, right?
Yes.
I say out. Does the name Solus Flavinius Rhesus mean anything to you?
The Tribune?
Yes.
What? Did he send you?
Yes, and he
Yes.
gave me hold on. He gave me
Are you
his
search party?
He gave me an identification coin.
Are you a search party?
Yes.
Yes, and we were tasked with going north.
To sell bananas.
Shush.
We were tasked with going north, searching north.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank the gods. He kind of passes. He immediately falls over.
I
Okay,
didn't think you
so
Imperials believed in gods.
I'm going to go before like we are able to like get full line of sight and be able to make each other out. I'm gonna go up to DS and I'm gonna tell him like, listen, we need to cover our faces.
I asked one of the soldiers, I'm a doctor. Can I help your friend?
One of them they just look at each other and just kind of they lower their arms. You were sent to help. We appreciate it. There's others. And there's one other in a cave nearby. You think you could help him?
Can you inform us of the situation on the way there?
We've seen quite a few shots. What's going on?
These things, man. They're everywhere out here.
What thing?
They attack in the night. They've taken us in the night.
Describe the attacker, soldier.
Lizards.
Lizards?
No, I'm a wizard.
Nope.
Like they look like they hunt like big cats, but they look like lizards.
Oh, he said lizards. My bad, dude.
I mean, if it's something that's light enough on its feet, it could have
They
made
take us in the night.
It could have made those footprints we saw. It doesn't necessarily have to be something that was trying to fly.
Wait a minute.
Light enough a step.
You mean the thing that killed Larry?
It would line up with like the claw marks.
Or flying lizards.
I mean, they could be flying.
I swear to fuck if there's fucking dragons flying around.
Wyverns?
Are the lizards winged?
Winged.
No, they stalk like cats.
Oh, fucking dinosaurs. Look, did this just become Jurassic Park? I'm gonna shoot something.
How is it they don't leave track?
I don't know. They're fast. We take cover in the cave at night and we shoot anything that comes in.
Okay. So I'm gonna be like gonna just kind of cover my face of it and just tell them to come closer to the cart because all the shouting is getting annoying.
You said you're a doctor, right? You can help our friend, help our leader.
I can't make any promises without taking a look at him first.
Well, one of them's right there. He just points at the guy lying on the ground. Like, he broke his leg 3 days ago. He's been barely able to stand.
We can try.
Please help.
I'm gonna cast. Well, I'd have to set the bone first because you can't use healing on.
We need to bring them closer. First
Yeah,
anyway.
I mean those two start moving closer. There's 3 figures.
We'd probably have to treat him back at the camp first.
Yeah.
Healing bone is tricky.
But they go over and they kind of pick him up. One kind of has his sling, or each person on either side of him, and bring him closer to the cart. And you kind of see that he was basically propping himself up with like a stick to try to be imposing. Because it falls or on the ground where he was. They bring him closer, and his leg is pretty well mangled. Like there's open sores and scratches down to the bone. The leg is bent the wrong way. Like it's a miracle this guy can even be conscious.
Once he gets a little closer and I'm less wary, I'm going to walk up and heal him with healing hands.
When you get close to him, you see he is probably no older than like 20. Like you see that these are all very young, like soldiers.
I'm gonna go ahead and slap a solid 5 points of healing, and I'm gonna focus that healing on his leg, so he can move.
It starts to close up some of the more severe like cuts and lacerations. But the bone is not quite set yet.
Were you
Probably
not
gonna take
listening to me? I told you we had to set the bone first.
I am trying to make it so he can at least move.
Captain, can you help him first? He's more important to me.
No one life is more important than another, son. Looking at the captain, what do we got?
The captain is nowhere nearby. He's the one in the cave.
He's on the cave. We gotta go, dude.
So, are you
Looks
gonna
like we need
try to bring
move
them
in.
closer?
The only thing we can do is put him in the cart and have him lead us to this cave.
It's not far. It's just a little ways away. We could kind of see you coming. But you weren't flying any colors, so we didn't have any identification. We apologize about the treatment.
We were
We
told
had to
be
make do with
covert.
we had to make do with what we could find out here. It's it's rough.
Yeah. Tell me about it. We were sent out here to establish a base camp. There were 30 of us originally.
How many are left?
4. One by one.
Alan there, would you like to begin setting his leg as we press forward?
It probably would be better to just splint it and take him back to the camp first, since it's not that far.
I mean, if he's in the cart, I mean, it's not going to take you long by cart. It'll probably take you maybe 15 minutes. So
I guess
you kind of pull up, and there's a fairly large. It almost looks like a larger version of the shelter you had found earlier, but it almost appears like a natural formation. It's probably about a 6-foot wide opening, and it leads into a pretty large cave under the earth, like going downward. Identify yourselves, or I'll blow this whole thing to kingdom come.
I tell the soldiers of the cart, he'll probably recognize your voices. Call out to him.
Boss, we brought help. The rescue party. Oh, thank God. Get in here. Get in before the sun goes down. I can't lose any more of you. You get in and you just see the kind of wrecked remains of like a cannon attached to almost like a bipedal like steam engine with a big old cannon aimed directly at the entrance to the cave. So you're the ones you're the backup, huh?
Yeah, we were sent by Reese's.
Personally?
I mean, not personally. He didn't tell us himself directly, but it was orders given to us from Reese's?
As you get a good look at him, you see it's a like bronze dragonborn in an imperial armor.
Just to add to it, I show him the identification coin.
Huh. Oh shit. Can't believe they actually give enough of a shit about us. He starts coughing. Like a lot.
I start to examine him over.
Sorry, damn thing. The hot air. I got a mouth full of the hot spring.
I'm gonna cast Detect Poison and Disease on him. See if I can't pick anything up.
There's a poison and disease. You don't sense any disease or poison. Well, does that detect infection?
For the duration, you can sense the presence of location of poisons, poisonous creatures, and diseases within 30 feet of you. Also identify the kind of poison, poisonous creature, and disease.
And infection is a disease.
Then, yeah, you can kind of see. He seemingly has like a good chunk taken out of his side that is like getting kind of gangrenous. Like it's not looking good. He's coughing a lot. Taking very shallow breaths, that kind of thing.
I tell him, you have an infection. I'm going to lay my hands on him, and I'm going to use 5 charges of my lay on hands pool to cure the infection.
Oh. Feels good. Okay. What about the kids?
One's got a broken leg. The other seems battered, but going to make it.
I knew I shouldn't have let. I tried to get him back.
What's just happened?
We were sent out to establish a base camp. Something we could use to stage operations further south, as well as stage expeditions north. You weren't briefed on this at all?
Our orders were to just generally head north. And
provide aid.
Provide aid.
Head north, regroup with you all, who will fill us in on the rest.
Yes.
There isn't really time to ask for details.
We had to get.
Are you insinuating we should have questioned our superior's orders?
We had to get past that damn town of Horizon's Edge to get here. We kind of had to move fast.
You went past Horizon's Edge. You didn't just come from the base?
We were deployed from the shoreline. We arrived by a boat.
Well, I'll take whatever help I can get at this point.
I just wanted to sell bananas.
I mean, I thought we were abandoned up here, so...
Things are a bit rough south, too. That forest is full of so many dangers.
Yeah. I've heard a few things. Stories, mostly. From the boys in the west, the east. Either way. Yeah, we were sent to establish that camp. Never got any other supplies, never got any backup. And then these things just started attacking us. They move like big cats, but they have the scales of lizards.
We're told by your boys they were silent.
Can't see them coming. As soon as they hit you, they're gone. There were 30 of us, then 25 of us, then 10, then 15, then 10, then just us. You know, if you hadn't come along, we had thought about abandoning it and trying to make a break for Rhinewind.
It's
You
almost
honestly
as
think
if
you would have made it?
these creatures control the mist.
I don't know if they control it, but they hide damn well in it.
Hey, Soren.
Yes.
What's Rhinewind?
It's
It's
what?
whatever that built that place south of us. We thought about defecting until you guys showed up.
If you don't think you can make it back to base, there are a lot of. We had to pass by there on the way here. It looks like the people there are just trying to survive.
I don't know if we'll be able to make it. I mean, you've seen the shape we're in. Two of us
Fair
haven't
enough.
eaten in 3 days. I know I personally have gone a week. We've been trapped here. If we didn't see what I assume was your campfire on the horizon,
Was it your gunshots we saw last night?
so you did see it. That was us fending off these things. They hunt in packs, man. They hunt in packs.
And I'm assuming that big fireball was from this cannon here.
She ain't got many shots left in her. This is the Mechanized Division's pride and joy.
Did you manage to take any of the lizards out?
I think we took a few.
If you know where their corpses are, I'd like to take a look at them.
This baby completely incinerates them. As for the ones we shot, I know we scared them off.
Alright.
Ymir,
What's up?
I'm gonna need your help real quick.
With?
I'm gonna need you to hold down this soldier while I reset his bone.
Deal.
Yeah,
Make
I
a
imagine
medicine check.
imagine that's very necessary. I don't imagine it feels too good having a bone reset.
Nope, it sucks.
Medicine. $13.
You do it, but it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt like a motherfucker. Do you give him something to
Poor
bite
guy.
down on?
You got some leather, right?
Not to waste for this.
I grab a piece of wood. Here,
You
bite down
reset
on
it.
this.
Okay. Yeah, you do it, and he screams like hell.
Good job, buddy. And then now I cast Cure Wounds.
He is basically healed, but you do see that he kind of basically fell asleep and or passed out.
The healing
Most
probably
likely.
took a lot of energy out of him.
Or the bone.
Or he passed out from shock.
Do I think he's dead?
No, he's
He is,
breathing.
he is breathing.
Okay, never mind then.
So,
Plus, all necromancers are doctors. They're just a little bit late.
I just wanted to save him.
Hmm.
I think, given the weather, I think we're gonna have to bunker down in here tonight.
Yeah, I saw a storm coming in on the way here.
Your friend's not going to be moving anytime soon, anyways.
I hope you were able to use those weapons you brought.
Yeah, we have a little bit of experience.
Because these things are not like anything we've ever fought.
Well,
And that's where we'll end tonight.
Hey, that coin came in useful. Woo!
yeah.
I was just going to convene and ask, do we just want to tell them that we're not Imperials and try to get them to defect?
I don't know if that's the best idea yet.
I mean, we helped them. They should be at least
That doesn't
sympathetic.
When do Imperials act rationally?
And some people are very bound to their honor, duty, their sense of
We
duty.
had that one soldier who stopped the bomb and helped us.
Yes, but they're not a monolith.
They already said that they had thoughts of defecting.
They had thoughts, that doesn't mean they're going to go through with it, especially now that we've helped them. It might have instilled their loyalty back.
Which is why we should tell them that we're not Imperial.
I love moral quandaries.
I don't know, man. I'm just adventuring here.
And if not, we just leave them to die.
So you said they're like in like a little cave.
Yep.
Okay.
If we have to end up fighting alongside them, and if they're still alive, we're all still alive after that. I think that's one way to want to tell them.
Not
okay,
in game or anything, but out of curiosity, how big is the opening to this tunnel?
It's about 6 feet across.
I'm assuming game's over for the night.
Yeah.
So everything we're doing here is just kind of.
Yeah, just after.
Yeah, I'll have a map.
Can
I will try to get a map done by the time of the next session.
Oh,
would Bob
so if
be able
that's
to throw up his hovel in front of the entrance?
Are you gonna need help with it?